Hey guys, my name's Chris, and I've got a battle here for you guys, just to scratch your Pokemon itch while Rich's laptop's broken. So here I have a Little Cup battle against Sucker4Jessica, or Kashif as you may know him. And I've never actually played Little Cup before this battle, but I have watched a lot of it, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but not really. And this team was made by a guy who landed with it to #1, I believe. So it's just really solid, and I had fun using it. So let's get into it. I lead off here with my Murkrow, and I go for the Heat Wave, safe Heat Wave on his Fungus, in case he wants to predict the Brave Bird, go into his Bronzor, and I can hit that super effectively. But it turns out he just stays in, takes the hit, and then switches out. I go for another Heat Wave here, knowing I can hit anything pretty hard that he wants to switch in, except for this Staryu, and he does that, but that's fine. I got some damage on it, and you know, I'm okay with that. So now I go out into my Chinchou, the girlfriend, and he gets out of there, doubles into his Bronzor, which is a really nice play because it gives him the opportunity to set up his Stealth Rocks now, which are really going to hinder my Murkrow switch-ins. And combined with the Brave Bird recoil, that is going to hurt me. So yeah, nice play on his part. I do go into my Scraggy here as he goes for those rocks, and I know he's not going to want to take a high jump kick here, so he switches out into his Krogunk. I predict that, go for the Zen Headbutt, just drop the hammer on this thing, and that's going to be a clean one-hit KO. And that's going to be really nice for my team because that thing does carry the priority 1-2 combo in Fake Out and Vacuum Wave, which is actually enough to revenge kill pretty much most of this tier. So yeah, I take the high jump kick here like an idiot, not thinking he was going to be Scarfed. I actually predicted the Dragon Dance set, as that's most common from what I've seen. But yeah, I stupidly lose my Scraggy. But if there's a plus side, it means I can get a free switch into my Murkrow here. Go for a Brave Bird. If he wants to stay in, it'll kill him. If not, then it'll do some damage on this. And I do get the crit. I'm not sure if that mattered, but we'll see later on. So I'm on 7 HP on that Murkrow, and I know I'm going to be on 2 after a Stealth Rock switch in, so I'm really going to want to preserve that. And go into my Chinchou now. As he goes for the Psychic, I'm really glad he didn't go for the Earthquake there, because that would have done heavy damage. And I believe he's predicted my Mischievous switch in there. So I am going to hit him with a Hydro Pump, and now he's going to go into his Fungus as I go for a Volt switch and go out into my Scarfed Snowball. So he's going to go for the... what does he go for? I can't actually remember. I think it's a Giga Drain on this turn, which is really not going to do too much damage, and it's going to leave me free to go for a Scarfed. 100% accurate Stab Blizzard on anything that wants to switch in, or on this Fungus if he just wants to leave it in as fodder. So that is what he does, and the Blizzard's easily going to take this thing out. And you know, that's real nice for my team. And now he goes out into his Staryu again, and I'm locked into Blizzard, so I don't want to stay in. I might want to come in later and go for a Scarf Giga Drain if he wants to do something with this Staryu later. But he goes for the Hidden Power Fire, which isn't going to hit my Chinchou hard. And I see his Life Orb, so he can switch up his move, and I really don't want to take a Hydro Pump on anything. So yeah, I just let this Chinchou die out to get myself a free switch back into my Snova, which will outspeed with the Scarf boost, and will leave me to get a free Giga Drain off on anything. So the Giga Drain here on the Staryu is going to take it out and get me a little bit of health back. And yeah, so I believe he's got his 2 fighting types left now with the Timber and the Scraggy. So we're going to go for another Giga Drain here, predicting him to go for the Bulk Up, thinking my Mischievous would switch in, which would one-hit KO the Mischievous next turn with the Bulk Up after he was hit. Sorry, with the Payback after he was hit. So I'm okay with letting him get a Bulk Up, and he's not going to go for that Payback, and I am going to go for a switch out into my Mischievous now, thinking that he might want to Mark Punch my, what's that thing called? Snova. But he does just go for the safe Payback, but it's only going to do the half damage amount because I didn't hit him that turn. And since I can outspeed, I can kill him with a Shadow Ball, I believe. But he switches into his Scraggy here, which is, you know, that's fine for me as well. I can get some pretty respectable damage off on that, as well as the hail damage. And I'll just leave my Mischievous in here to die to the Crunch. So he's at +1 here, and I did save my Murkrow just for a situation like this one. And I am going to switch it in now, survive on 2 HP after the rocks, and go for the Brave Bird, because anything that's going to take it, either this or the Timber, is going to die, and I'm going to die to the recoil as well. So go for the Brave Bird, he dies, I die, which leaves it in a 1v1 showdown between the Dwebble and the Scraggy. So I am an Orange Berry set, not in a Violet set, so I cannot survive a high jump kick after my study's broken. However, he doesn't know this, so he just goes for the Drain Punch to get some HP back to try and, you know, 2-hit KO me. But I do carry the Orange Berry, and he's now locked into Drain Punch, and I kill him with the 2 X Scissors, as you'll see in the next turn. So that was a great game, Kashif, and I hope all you guys enjoyed. My name's Chris, my YouTube channel is FlakrisYT. If you've enjoyed this narration, you might want to go check that out. If not, that's cool. But hope you guys enjoy the battle, and for now, have a nice day.